whatever amount we receive every day, they should be remitted to head office. They should not retain the cash then. If the cost is 100, profit is 25, 125 is the invoice price. For rupees 125 invoice price, profit is 25. That is 25 by 125. Generally, a debtor account is prepared to find out the closing debtor or cash received from the debtor. Hello, my dear student. I am Dr. B.S. Subramaniam, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I am going to hand this session, Financial Accounting 2, second semester, Unit 1, Session 5, in favor of branch accounts. In the last session, I already told, in the public examination, they are going to ask two questions, one for 10 marks, one for 15 marks. I will repeat, they are going to ask two questions, one for 10 marks, one for 15 marks. 10 marks question does not contain the invoice. 15 marks question contains the invoice. What is the difference, mom? Invoice means which includes the cost and profit. So, when you start the branch account in the books of head office, so branch is under the control of head office. Whatever the head office say, the branch has to follow. So the common format of the branch account start with the opening balance, opening stock, opening debtor, opening furniture, opening prepaid rent, and we'll start now. Here, opening balances are opening stock, opening debtor, opening furniture, opening prepaid rent, opening petty cash. Here, by outstanding balance, maybe outstanding salary, outstanding rent, then goods sent to branch, and the expenses of the branch met by the head office, and you have to calculate the stock reserve. Credit side, by bank account, by cash sale, goods sent to head office, debit side, goods returned on the credit side, by bank account, cash sale, cash receipt from debtor, by closing balance. Whatever the opening balance there, the same. Closing stock, closing debtor, if there is a furniture, closing furniture, if there is a prepaid, closing prepaid, you have to write, closing petty cash, you have to write. Whatever the difference comes, that is nothing but profit and loss of that particular branch. We move on to problem now. Manasa Company Limited, Mysore, having a branch at Chamarajanagar, to which goods are invoiced at cost plus 25%. This is important. At cost plus 25%. All cash received by the branch is daily remitted to head office. You means to say that whatever amount we receive every day, they should be remitted to head office. They should not retain the cash then. So this is the principle of the branch account. Whatever the cash collected by the branch should be remitted to head office immediately, and all expenses of the branch are paid by the head office. You have to inform the head office. These are all the expenses are, all the expenses met by the head office only. So here goods are sent at cost plus 25% means at invoice price. How to calculate the invoice price, I will explain. See that stock on at invoice price, debtors on 1 month, prepaid rent, goods received from head office, invoice price, outstanding salary will come on the credit side, remitted, cash sale, cash received from debtor will come on the credit side, goods returned to head office will come on the credit side, further consignment will come on the debit side, credit sale will come in the debtor account, goods returned by customer means sales return, it will be affected to the debtor account, check received from head office, this is the expense of the branch met by the head office, for salary, for rent, for other expenses, discount allowed will be affect the debtor account. Bad debt means irrecoverable money will affect the debtor account. This is a closing stock. If you see the question, there is no closing debtor is there, that we have to calculate. Now, we will mark goods are sent at cost plus 25%. So, working note, goods are invoiced at cost plus 25%. If the cost is 100, profit is 25, 125 is the invoice price. I will repeat, if the cost is 100, Profit is 25. 125 is the invoice price. For rupees 125 invoice price, profit is 25. That is 25 by 125. I will repeat. If the cost is 100, profit is 25. 125 is the invoice price or selling price. For 125 invoice price, profit is 25. Therefore, 25 by 125. Same rate here. Rate 100 plus rate. What's your percentage? 25. 100 plus 25 is 125. 25 by 125 is nothing but 1 over 5. First, you have to do this. Then, you have to calculate the stock reserve, or we can say that loading also. So, we'll go one by one. So, we only on the stock. One is on opening stock, we have got 2,40,000. 1 by 5 is 48,000. On closing stock, we have got 3,20,000. 1 by 5 of 3,20,000 is 64,000. You have to calculate loading the stock is only on stock. One on opening stock, one on closing stock. One goods sent to a branch is 10 lakh. So how much profit included? 1 by 5 means 2 lakh. Goods returned to head office by the branch. How much? 40,000. 1 by 5 at the invoice price. 1 by 5 of 40,000 is 8,000. Further consignment. Already we sent the goods to the extent of 10 lakh. Further we are sending how much? 3,60,000. This also at the invoice price includes 72,000. So you have to calculate stock reserve. One on opening stock, one on closing stock, one goods sent to branch, one goods returned by the branch. Which are the 4 items are? One opening stock, one closing stock, one goods sent to branch, and goods returned by the branch, one further consignment if they have got. Okay, this is a procedure. We'll move on to problem now. So if we see that question, no, there is no closing debtor, we are going to calculate to balance brought down. We have to receive from our customer how much money? 2,80,000 at the beginning of the year. During the year, there was a credit sale of 6 lakh. Totally, the company has to receive from the bank how much money? 8,80,000. Out of that, we collected how much money? 6 lakh. Bad debt means irrecoverable money is 8,000. We allowed the discount to the extent of 32,000. There was a sales return to the extent of 20,000. The difference is 2,20,000 still to be collected from our debtor. It is called closing debtor to be collected from our debtor. How it starts? How much you have to receive? 2,80,000. Credit sale during the year is 6 lakh. Totally we have to receive 8,80,000. Out of that, how much we collected? 6 lakh. Bad debt is 8,000. Discount allowed is 32,000. Sales return is 20,000. Still, we have to collect how much money? 2,20,000 from our customer. That is nothing but closing debtor. That becomes the opening debtor for the next year. We will move on to problem now. So, when you are answering, you must be very careful. You have to write like this. In the books of head office, Mysuru, Chamarajanagara branch account, for the year ended 31. Means we are doing for the year 31st December 2017. We are preparing the Chamarajanagara branch account in the books of head office, Mysuru. So this detail you have to write. Then it starts with the opening balance. So opening balance of asset, one is stock 2,40,000. One is the opening debtor is 2,80,000. One is the prepaid rent 2,000. There is no furniture. There is no petty cash. Totally opening is 5,22,000. Goods sent to branch by the head office to the branch to the extent of 10 lakh. That is under invoice price. Further consignment. Already we sent 10 lakh. Further consignment is 3,60,000. This is the goods sent by head office to branch account. Then the expenses of the branch met by the head office for the sake of salary, for the sake of rent, for the sake of other expenses. So these are all the expense of the branch met by the head office to the extent of 1,12,000. Then we'll come back here. Opening balance of liability, outstanding salary, we have to pay how much money? 4,000. By bank account, cash sale cash received from the whatever the amount collected by the branch should be sent to head office to the tune of 10 lakh. Then by goods returned to head office, if the goods is not up to the mark, goods will be returned by the branch to the head office to the extent of 40,000. By closing balance, stock is given the problem. Then debtor we calculated, see the answer sheet, 2,20,000. We say that it will come here. Now, stock is at invoice price. That should be stock reserve should be calculated. See that on opening stock, how much is there? 2,40,000. 1 by 5 is 48,000. Goods sent to branch is 10 lakh. 1 by 5 is 2 lakh. Further consignment is 3,60,000. 1 by 5 is 72,000. Come by goods returned is 40,000. 1 by 5 is 8,000. Closing stock, you see that your closing stock is 3,20,000. 1 by 5 is 64,000. So this is the format of the branch. In every problem, you have to calculate stock reserve if the invoice price is given. So stock reserve, how to calculate? Opening stock debit side, stock reserve credit side. Goods sent to branch debit side, stock reserve credit side. Goods returned to head office credit side, stock reserve debit side. Closing stock on the credit side, stock reserve on the debit side. If we learn this, no problem is very, very, very easy. So I will repeat, opening stock debit side, stock reserve credit side. Goods sent to branch debit side, stock reserve credit side. Further consignment debit side, stock reserve credit side. Closing stock credit side, stock reserve debit side. By goods returned to head office credit side, stock reserve debit side. So if you learn, no problem, it will be very easy. One question will be asked 15 marks. So we can easily go through. Once again, I will repeat. See that how it starts. Opening balance, opening stock, opening debtor, opening prepaid. So it will work out 5,22,000. Then goods sent to branch is 10 lakh. Further consignment. This is the further consignment sent by the head office to branch account. Then the expense of the branch met by the head office for the sake of salary, for the sake of rent, for the sake of other expenses. Come back to credit side. Opening balance of liability. You have got outstanding salary, 4,000 is there. Then by bank account. This is the cash sale. Cash received from the debtor collected. So totally we have collected how much? 6 lakh and 4 lakh. 10 lakh will be sent to head office. By goods returned to head office. Then by closing balance, stock as per the problem is 3,20,000. Debtor as per the working note is 2,20,000. Then come back to stock reserve. On goods return, 40,000, 1 by 5. Other goods return closing stock, 3,20,000. 1 by 5 is 64,000. One on opening stock, 2,40,000. 1 by 5 is 48,000. Goods into branch is 10 lakh. 1 by 5 is 2 lakh. Further consignment is 3,60,000. 1 by 5 is 72,000. If we add this now, debit side will work out 20,66,000. 20,66,000. Difference is 1,62,000. By general profit and loss account, the branch suffered a loss of to the extent of 1,62,000 rupees. Hope you understand this problem. So how it starts now? Very simple. Invoice price, you see that. So if the goods are sent at cost plus 25%, 25 by 125, it's only 10% are there, 10 divided by 110. If the 20% are there, 20 by 120. Very, very simple. No complications are there. You have to calculate stock reserve or loading, one on opening stock, one on closing stock, one goods sent to branch, one goods returned by the branch to head office, which is considered as stock reserve. Opening stock debit side, stock reserve credit side. Goods sent to branch debit side, stock reserve credit side. Then goods returned to head office credit side, stock reserve debit side. Closing stock credit side, stock reserve debit side. So first we can calculate 1 by 5, 25 by 125. Goods are sent at cost plus 25%. As this problem says, see that at cost plus 25%. If the cost is 100, profit is 25, 125 is the invoice price or selling price. For 125, profit is 25. Therefore, it is 25 by 125. I work out now. Here I work out rate 100 plus rate 25 plus 100 plus 25 is 125. 1/5. For every 5 rupees invoice price, 1 rupees is the profit. You have to calculate 1 on opening stock, 1 on goods into branch, 1 on closing stock, 1 goods returned to the head office. Here further consignment also. Then here we have to prepare the debtor account to find out the closing debtor. Generally, a debtor account is prepared to find out the closing debtor or cash receipt from the debtor. Generally, this is here the missing figure is 2,20,000. Then start with the opening stock, opening debtor, opening prepaid rent, goods sent to branch, further consignment. These are all the expense of the branch met by the head office. Then opening balance of liability, outstanding salary, maybe outstanding salary, outstanding rent, by bank account. One is the cash sale, cash receipt from the debtor sent by branch to head office, goods returned to head office 40,000. Then closing balance stock, debtor as per the calculation. Then you have to calculate the stock reserve, one on goods returned, one on closing stock. Then here, one on opening stock, one goods into branch, and further concern. As per this problem, you got a debit balance of 20,66,000. There is a difference of 1,62,000. The company suffered the loss. Especially the branch has suffered the loss to the extent of 1,62,000. Hope you understand this very simple problem. So in the examination, they will ask the 2 questions, one for 10 marks, one for 15 marks. 10 marks without invoice, format remains the same. No stock reserve will come. In the 15 marks, stock reserve will become. So 15 marks plus 10 marks, 25 marks, 2 marks, one theory question will be asked to the extent of 27 marks coverage. So 110 marks, 115 marks, and 2 marks. Hope you understand. This session will have one more problem in the session. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next session with another problem.